Hello, hello. Happy Wednesday. Let me make sure this music is quiet enough. Hello. Hi, Mossy. Have a nice time lurking. And Clone, good job on getting first. I forgot to open half of my programs. I just realized right now. It's like, where's some of the things? Happy September, indeed. Happy September. Does anyone have any... Oh boy, we artin'. We sure artin'. Does anyone have nice plans for September? Hold on, let me open Biku and make sure that, Cakes can talk. I'm very sleepy, so I forgot to open the things that run my model. One more week for my birthday. Yeah, next week is your birthday. Big birthday time. If I manage to get well, I'm going to Ren Fair this weekend. Oh, that'd be so fun. Fingers crossed. Take all the vitamins. No, but really, I hope you feel well. Cause that's fun. VTS. Hug. There we go. Gotta make sure that Cakes can talk.
Yeah.
Okay, he can talk. Yeah, happy early birthday. I I just have a busy month. Getting the flu when it's hot out is a nightmare. Yeah. Yeah, oh my god. It's been like really humid the past few days here. Not even like nightmarishly hot, just like it's soup. Everything is soup. Everything is just too hot, and I was not feeling great because that meant I couldn't sleep. I also got my waxing appointment for my legs tomorrow to try out. Ooh, good luck. I've never done it, so I hope it goes okay. It's good that you're going to like a professional place though, because that's nice, I think, to like that's part of what holds me back from like trying myself is just like what if I do it wrong? What if I hurt myself? You know, I'm not a professional. Um we all sweating. We do be
Yeah, I'm
sweating.
still eepy.
You still eepy, good morning. Good morning, you criminal. Good morning, you criminal. Oh, you're sad that you can't use my art as an icon? Do you want me to just, like, make a little update for you? Good morning, bud. I love you. Mwah. I have a lot of feelings. I see those eyes. I have a lot of feelings. For those who know, Bun runs a little story group that I'm a part of, and some shit happened last night while I was sleeping, because the fucking roleplay happened between 1:30 a.m. and 8 in the morning. Y'all went for like 6.5 hours. Um, yeah. Uh, I can show the bingo card that I have in a second, and then you can guess what happened. I have a lot of feelings. We're in Spain without the S. It would have been longer if Win didn't have mercy on us. Oh my god. It would have been a two-parter then. Damn, make it a three-parter, then I can finally knock off more shit on my card, okay? Please, it'll be funny. I say that, but at the same time, I have some fucked up shit on that bingo card, and I was joking half the time. But yeah, no. I'm very tired, I'm not going to lie. Like I said, it's been very humid and I have not been sleeping well. I slept a little bit better. I was spending some time with Shrimp. I slept one of the nights I slept a little better. The rest has just been hot, sweaty soup hell. I call the weather soup because it just feels like soup. Like when the air is the same temperature as your breath, everything just feels like soup. And I fucking hate it. It's a hate crime, actually. It's incredibly ableist and homophobic. Ugh. So I'm rather tired, but I still want to draw, I still want to vibe. I wanted to talk a little bit today. Because as I've said, I'm not going to be streaming upcoming Friday because I'm finally having my follow-up appointment with my rheumatologist and getting stuff officially on paper and getting stuff like managed, which is nice. I'm excited for that. And well, I say excited. It's more, I'm excited to get shit moving instead of waiting on appointments the entire time because I think one of the most excruciating things about getting anything done so far is that, like, for so many things, I'm on the wait list. So I just have to sit here and be like, haha, I'm in pain. Also, I'm demon mode today, because I want it to be, because Shrimp and I have been watching Frieren. I've already seen the entire, like, what's out. But I'm watching it again because Shrimp hasn't seen it yet, and we got to some cool demony parts, and I love that anime very much, and I was like, I don't get to use my demon mode enough. I get to be demon now. Because, like, I'll be gone for most of October, so I can't even do the haha spooky month, all month I'm demon this year. I need to watch that soon. It's very good. It's like, I'm surprised how easily it became like one of my top 5 animes. Like, no joke. Like, damn. And like my tops, so I don't know which order because I'm very bad at figuring that shit out, but some of my top anime is like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, um, Violet Evergarden, Jujutsu Kaisen, for purely selfish reasons. I have more favorite animes. My favorites are kind of all over the place. K-On! But also now Frieren. Frieren is everything that I want out of a magical anime. It's so good and it inspires me so much. Dutch healthcare be like, let's have a several month year wait for vital or necessary care. Yeah, I mean, I feel like everywhere is kind of
I
on
don't
its ass
watch
now.
anime. I'm not a nerd.
You're not an... Cakes don't lie. Cakes don't lie. I saw you watch Dungeon Meshi. Also very fun. Dungeon Meshi, very fun. I love the genre of anime that's out right now, where it's just like a lot of feel good, yet little bit of action things. It's a good balance. I'm watching Dungeon Meshi with my bestie. He hasn't seen it yet. Ah, I had such a good time watching Dungeon Meshi. Again, it's like one of those animes that's just like a perfect chill time. What's anime? I'm not wearing an anime shirt. I'm sorry, isn't like 99% of your shirts anime based? Anna Wave, 9 animes being shot down. That side carried me through middle school and half of college. Don't out me like that! Hey, listen, I helped that collection. It's fine. And I didn't know that. I honestly, most of the time when I watch anime right now is through Crunchy. But yeah. But yeah, I had things that I wanted to say, but I am
Don't
very
lie, Shrimpy
forgetful.
boy.
Exactly, don't lie. No, 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 no. But yeah, because Friday is just going to be busy, but so is tomorrow. Like, it's just a busy week. I have therapy tomorrow. I've never seen an anime in my life. Then who the fuck was I watching anime with? I just watch cartoons. Are some of the cartoons Japanese? I had other things that I wanted to say and I don't remember. It's fine. I'm sleepy. I'm here, but I'm sleepy. I'm just gonna try my best today. Man of Culture card revoked. Exactly. Not the girl with the multiple Sakuna figures judging Shrimp. I'm only judging him because he's lying. Listen, I'm upfront. I have multiple Sakuna figures. I have a Sakuna tattoo. I'm not judging him for his taste. I'm judging him for lying. I have a Sakuna hoodie. Exactly. They're from a region of Asia, so I've heard. Uh-huh. But yeah, I'm gonna pop on over. You have a Sakuna tattoo. Did you not know this? Yes. Hold on, let me pull up my Instagram. Yes, I have Sakuna tattooed on my body forever. When I said I have shit taste in anime men, and I'm dedicated to them, I mean it. Also, give my tattoo artist some love. She's great. But yeah, this is my leg. He's on my leg. I have a nasty leg. True. Isn't Sakuna that rice farming game? What? I don't know. No, but this is Sakuna. Sakuna. I just don't like saying Sakuna because it sounds wrong. But I love him. And my tattoo artist also loves him, so, you know, it was a very good day to get a tattoo. I want more. Not of him per se, but so when you step on someone, Sakura is as well. I guess he is. Don't worry. He's just saying, do your best. Hi, Umbra. He's just saying, do your best. And I will every day for him. But yeah, I'm gonna hold on. Let me pop it over here. Oh, no. I just wanted to be in a corner. Hi, we're looking at region at the moment. Y'all want to know in what feelings I am right now? So I filled in the bingo. This is the wrong bingo. This is the old bingo. I need the new bingo. Here's the new bingo. Y'all want to guess how I feel? Because this is how I feel. This is the normal bingo. You fill them in with yourself, with your own guesses for what's going to happen in the story. And I did mine very memey because I'm not big thoughts. I mean, your model is red. No wonder you like red black fictional men and women. I also like Makima. I don't discriminate gender-wise. I just have an issue. It's fine. But yeah, see, none of these were filled in. Well, technically some of them were, but I was, forgetful of filling them in. Technically, the one here, where's my, here we go. This one here was technically already filled in. All the other ones just got filled in yesterday. So we kept joking that we'd have a death, and so far, no one has died outside of, like, nameless NPCs. Yeah. That's not true anymore. I was like, haha, I'll put this on. First death for real this time. Haha. Haha, I'm crying. Fucking crying. And, most of these things you won't fucking understand what it says. But a lot happened yesterday. So I'm in my feelings. The reddest of reds. Yeah. Don't laugh, bud! I'm crying. Haha, I'm so fine. I'm so fine, y'all. Haha. We're having a good time. We're having such a good time. Nothing bad happened. Mm-mm. No, we're so good. We're so good. No, it's actually, I will say, fucking huge shout out to when do we have fun here, Bun? When are we having fun? I'm joking, I'm having a lot of fun. A huge shout out to Bun and Tori for not only writing this story and doing it to us consistently for the past, what, 7 months? Um but also just like the way they make these reveals and how they bring the story, they write so fucking well and it makes it so engaging. And I'm not okay, but I am okay and I love it. It's like reading a very good book. Fun fact, the Wii turns 18 in a little over 2 months. That's fine. That thing's ancient. I bought it when I was in high school. I said what I said. I still have one. I just don't have all the cables because I lent it to someone and they never gave me everything back. We love it. Jesus, I'm old. Y'all babies. It's fine. But yeah, no, we have fun like Tori and I. Listen, I'm also having fun. I love it here. I keep saying that I would be okay with one of my characters dying. There's certain characters that I would be less enthused about because they're my babies. And I'm extremely attached. And, but at the same time, it's the spice of life, baby. It adds flavor. It's why I take stupid risks. Sometimes. I'm usually not there when shit happens, but the Wii came out November 19, 2006. I'm turning to dust as we speak. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine, guys. We're fine. But yeah, no, you guys write very well, and I'm very upset by it, but also I'm loving it. Like I tell you, I wake up and I just read my daily paper of pain, my daily report of torture, and that's it. That's it. I'm gonna do a thing. So what I want to work on today, is not this, no, that's fine. Is this. I gave Regen a dragon form because we were working on upgrading spells, or at least I was. Oh god, she's so fucking menacing. But can I show the art that you made of Kaede on stream? Can we have a gay moment? But yeah, I sketched this yesterday and I just want to clean up the sketch a little bit and give it some color, maybe a little bit of rendering. Because as I was upgrading my spells for her, I thought it'd be fun. Like, it's not necessarily useful to where we are at the story, but I was like, sometimes I get to have a little treat for me and for me alone. Considering that I'm usually not in plot places anyway. So I was like, it'd be fun to have a little dragon form for Regen. And it's maybe why she fucked up her hands. It's fine. Being a DM sounds like a decent writing exercise, just the sheer amount of curveballs that players could throw you. Oh, for sure. Mind you, this is different than D&D in the sense that it's plot run and not player run, necessarily. Yes, how we interact with the story affects the story, for sure. It affects, like, what ending we're gonna get. But I feel like it's more like an interactive story than it is just a player-run story. A gay little drawing as a treat. Listen. Bun drew Kaede again. And I was very briefly talking to Bun as they woke up. Um, and they were saying that they were sad that they can't use my art as an icon, but then I'm like looking at the art that Bun made, I'm like, oh, I'm gay. Jaggy Moon Elf, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. And maybe as a little treat, I'll draw Kaede again, or I'll like, because I just made a piece that we love, that I love at least. Where is it? Here it is, my beloved. I love this one a lot, but I could fairly, her Tibi were fun to draw. I can imagine. I could fairly easily edit this to at least where the face is what you drew. It wouldn't show the markings though. I would have to like draw something new. But can I pull up the art piece? I'm very gay. Let me. Also the dragon kind of reminds me of Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild dragons. No, I'm not getting too much in Tears of the Kingdom. Shut up. I still haven't finished it. I really want to, and then people spoiled me on really important story elements and it fucking killed my drive. Because I got like stuck on like whether I should play it on stream or not. And God, what a great day to be gay. Look! It's fine. This is Bun's art, by the way. Fucking fantastic. But when I see her, it's you see basically this. And then you look at the full and I'm like, oh, ma'am. Zoom in titty. Kaede. Anyway. The stare says it all. Don't ask me the color of nothing. Yeah, what are the color of her what? That outfit is doing some heavy lifting. Listen, if the outfit doesn't hold up, I have 2 hands. She would kill me. And I would say thank you. Remember how I said that I have toxic taste? I like characters that can kill me. And a pair of shoulders. Yes. The more a character gives the casual vibe that they could kill me at any given second. Chef's kiss, right there. Very good. Like that. A lot. Heck, autocorrect. That's a very good name. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Welcome to me being violently gay. My taste is women that could kill me too. Hell yeah. See, I'm not alone. But yeah, Bun, maybe as a treat, maybe I will make more art for you for Kaede. Literally always. Or maybe I'll edit the other piece at some point. Because I feel like it's doable to edit this. Because it's mostly like editing the hair to be thrown back and then editing like the face. You know I'll never complain. Listen, you created one of my exact weaknesses and you mean I have to just sit here? Best taste, hell yeah. Like, ma'am, I'm on my knees. Please, 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 please. This is a safe space. I'm glad that people like this piece that I did of Kaede though. Like it did well on Twitter. Not that like matters, but it's more just like I'm glad that my love for this character gets shown and other people are like, yes, we like this. And I'm like, yes, good taste. I have some tea because my throat kind of hurts. But for now, let me put my coffee away, my cafecito, and pull out my drawing apparatus. If there's no one loving her, you know I'm dead. Well, about that. Something about her soulmate may have happened for them. I'm not okay. Everyone who loves her are dead. Fun! Well, not everyone. It's just love her romantically. Unless. Also, shh, she's just sleeping. She's just sleeping. Don't worry about it. Also, Bun, you need to know that it took so much strength after seeing the profile. I read the profile for Kaede and Akari this morning, or well, this afternoon, this early afternoon, and it said that Kaede will, like, if you got, like, on her good side, basically, that she will make time for, if you give good offerings. It took all my strength to not throw Eden and be like, will some honey help? But I don't want to get Eden killed right this fucking second. I mean, it's an OC. They needed some character development. Shit developed, to be sure. Alright, let me just copy. Oh, this was my first attempt. I didn't like it. I didn't mind it, but I didn't like it at the same time. So I redrew it. Okay, first I'm just gonna clean up this sketch. Yesterday, I was looking at it and I liked it a lot, but I was so tired. I'm impressed that my way home yesterday while taking the train went as smoothly as it did, though. I didn't have any issues, and that's saying a lot for DNS. You like the more fluid pose? Yeah, exactly. Like, it just looked better. Like, she looked too short in this. Which she is short, which is funny. Also, hi Jara! How's it going? Yeah, it took all my strength to not just immediately throw Eden and be like, haha! Some honey would make everything better. I was like, maybe not. Maybe I don't get Eden killed right this second. And as not having issues that you enter the Twilight Zone, because that ain't right. I mean, so technically it had issues. There was a train that I would have taken otherwise earlier, but we looked at the schedules beforehand so that I could make a plan of what time I was heading home. And I saw that the other option that I would have taken was canceled, so I looked at later train options. And that one, the one that I was on, had no issues. So technically there were issues, but I avoided them. Yeah, it's a little sad that our public transport has been so unreliable. Oh, that was one of the things I was going to talk about. I had a little bit of a rough week last week. as I was saying, like my health keeps going up and down. Why is the light active? I mean, I don't mind it, but I must have pressed something. There we go. Um, my health has been the day the ES goes well is the day the world ends. I mean, yeah, true. Um, no, it did fuck up technically, but just not for me specifically. Um, no, I had a little bit of a rough week, which is why like I didn't stream on Friday last week, even though like I really wanted to, but I've been dealing with like my skin has been breaking out really bad and I had some cold sores on my bottom lip. Um and just in general kind of going through it. My health has been in better places. And it's mostly just stress. Like I am nervous for the appointment as much as I am excited to move on to try and make a plan of how to deal with the diagnosis. I am nervous for everything because I don't know what they're going to say. I don't know if they have anything really because most of the shit that you see online regarding fibro is just like, yeah, there is no one treatment because there isn't really a treatment. So I'm a little bit nervous about how that's going to go. And part of that has also been I forgot that this is a blacklisted word. Hey, I don't know which word, but probably for a reason. You're not obligated to stream. Don't feel sorry for taking health breaks if you need it. Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, I try to not feel guilty about it. It still feels weird because it's never it's like it's like it feels conflicting, right? Because it's never fully my own choice. Um it's just I feel a little bit at the moment, I just feel a little bit at mercy of whatever my body decides to feel like. And sometimes sometimes maybe good, sometimes maybe shit. And lately it's been a lot of shit. And that feels very frustrating. But we get through it one day at a time. And no, thank you for the cute little hugs. Thank you, thank you. I'm good. I'm playing Zenless Zone Zero because the Rat Girl Jane Doe came out and she's incredible. Hell yeah. Taken Granny. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Um, no, but one of the decisions that I came to regarding everything, so people know that I have a motorcycle and I have been driving a motorcycle for years. I haven't been driving much as of the past year, and part of the reason is just been I didn't have much of a reason to go anywhere. Um, but one thank you. Hello. Good morning, Smooth. Now that you're here, I can give you a kissy. But one of the reasons that I didn't really talk about it much to anyone really is just driving really hurts at the moment. Cause for those who know how to drive a motorcycle, you control most of like the or well, all of the like braking and the gas and switching gears with your hands. And I've been having it for years and trying to build up the strength in my hands to be better. Um but it just ends up hurting my hands. And before it wasn't super bad. Like I could kind of like accept that that was a thing and that's okay. But at the moment, it's such a toss up on whether something that hurts is going to be something that lasts for like a day or like multiple days, because even like lately, like for the last week, I had like a whole week where my feet were practically on fire and they hurt really bad. And it took a long time for that pain to fade, and like I need to do a lot to get them to stop. And the thing with my hands is I use them for everything. So if they hurt after driving and that stays for a while, and that means that I'm not doing other things like drawing or I don't know, most anything else to avoid hurting my hands more, um it's not the best. Um So I've just not been driving much, and I uh have an old timer motorcycle wise, and it's not great for your motorcycle in general. It's not great for your motorcycle to stand still for a long time. Um, but with old timers especially, it's a killer basically for your bike. And I've been feeling really guilty about it, and I was hoping that now that I have more. Thank you for the head pats. Also, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Sorry, I'm like mid story. But I figured with like more of a reason to drive, that I'd feel more motivated to do so. But a few months ago, my dad and I fixed my motorcycle up so that I could drive again, and I just haven't. I noticed that I just avoid it altogether, and I feel really guilty about it. And then I wanted to drive last weekend, and my motorcycle didn't start again because I haven't started it in a while. Like I haven't been driving. Um so I called up my dad, uh my dad being the reason I drive a motorcycle to begin with. And I just told him, I was just like, yeah, it doesn't work, so I need you to come over to help me fix it. But then we talked about like long term, and I was just like, I feel so bad. I feel so guilty. But like right now, realistically, I'm just not driving. It hurts too much, and that means I'm avoiding it. And um it like really, I know a motorcycle doesn't have feelings, but um it still kills me to see my motorcycle not be used. Um because it's a good motorcycle, and it's like, I don't know, like I want it to be taken care of properly, and I know that right now I'm not the person that can do that. So, even though I originally thought about selling my motorcycle already, I was not really ready to let go, um because I don't like giving up my ability to drive. But I think realistically, it's just time for me to, right now at least, uh sell sell her and just like, I don't know, focus on taking care of my body and not have all these things that add to the frustration and add to the guilt. And that just like really got me last week. It's just the other things that are making it harder to function. Um thank you for the love. I really appreciate it. Did you know that riding a vehicle just for the reason of driving it is illegal in Germany? I what? What? I'm sorry about the pain. You don't have to feel bad. That's valid. I'm sorry you're having to make hard decisions. Thank you. You know, um it's things that I don't like. I've said it before. I don't really like whining, and I don't really like I have a hard time admitting when I'm not doing great. And I have a very hard time letting go of certain things in this because it's just like I like my independence and I worked very hard to have a driver's license and to have all of these things set up. So to have to admit to be like, okay, well that's great and we can appreciate that I did that, but right now is not the um time, and like in this way it's not working for me. Yeah, very hard to do. Not it's not it's not easy. It's like a sense of pride, but also just like a sense of control. Um and I feel right now I'm very much at the mercy of whatever hurts. And I know that I'm not supposed to avoid things that hurt altogether, but like again, I can't take care of the motorcycle, so it's like more complicated than that because it costs a lot of money as well to like keep up with something, especially if you don't end up using it then. So in the end, the best decision is to just sell for right now. It is a law forbidden to drive a motorized vehicle without the clear intent or purpose other than driving the vehicle. Like, I want to clear my head is not a solid reason to drive a car. Getting groceries to transport them, however, is. Huh! Huh, I did not know that. I did not know that, no. I mean, I generally haven't done that in a long time. Um, because the joy of driving has kind of been diminished. um, fucking shock and horror when you have pain when doing a thing. The fun of it goes away. And I am more a practical driver to begin with. Like I'm more a person that has always been driving to get from point A to B. Like, to see my friends, to see my family, or, to go get something I need, not so much for, oh, I just want to drive for the sake of driving. Um, but there have been times, like, a lot of people that own a motorcycle drive because it's fun. Um, I always chose it because, like, I don't have a car license. I always chose a motorcycle because, like, I grew up with it, and I was like, well, if I'm going to drive, I want it to be for me. I don't want it to be for anything else. Um, I regret that decision here and there now and then. Right now, I wish I had a car license instead of a motorcycle because maybe I'd have less issues with that, but it is what it is. Uh, I don't regret having a motorcycle. Germany, no fun for you. I mean, I get it in the sense of like safety and how do I put this? Like um what emissions. I was like trying to think of like the word in English. Nerd that draws. Thank you so much for the raid. Thank you so much for coming on in. Hello, welcome, welcome. Welcome, raiders. I see you were making art. What were you working on? Hope you had a nice stream. If you need to raid and run, don't worry about it. Please take care of yourself first. But I appreciate y'all being here. Click nerd stream gets kidnapped to raid. That's how it is sometimes. Sometimes that's just how it be. But welcome, welcome. I'm just working on cleaning up a sketch and working on a dragon form of my character. Just a little commission. I'm loving the model. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. Oh, I have hiccups. I wanted to do this. It's so hard to type sometimes. There we go. But thank you. My model is drawn by me and rigged by my wonderful friend, um, who does all my model work. And more, to be honest. But yeah, welcome on in. If you wanna show off what you were working on, so long as it's safe for work, feel free. If not, no worries, no pressure. Get comfortable, get cozy. We're just chilling. You guys did a good job. Thank you. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. It is very. Oh. Whenever people compliment, I should do this. Hi, I can show the full thing. One does amazing work. Yeah. I can put away my drawing tablet for a hot second. But yes, hello. I forget that I can show off the full model, because this head is so empty. But yeah, there's a good amount of control to it. Beans! You best believe there's beans. So alright, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. We have all the beans. Yeah, there we go. Well, here we go. The 3 T's! Yes, titties, thighs, and tails! Correct! And today I'm in demon form because I felt like it, but in non-demon form, it's just one tail, but still. Sometimes you just gotta have 2 tails. Also, okay, Gorilla, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. But yeah, no, I was just talking a little bit about my experience with fibromyalgia at the moment. It's, I'm managing. Sometimes I just get very emotional about it. Like it's not easy to adjust your life for the sense of like, oh well, these things hurt, so but I think in the long run it's going to be better. Again, I would prefer someone to have my motorcycle that like can enjoy it. There's not a lot of miles on it, so in that sense too, I think it's going to be nice. So maybe someone can fix her up, get her up and running properly again. And maybe in the future I get a different motorcycle and I can drive again. Maybe once I am more in control again of managing the pain, because at the moment everything is so new that it's just hard to not be overwhelmed. But I aim to get a handle on it as much as I can. And in the meantime, I'm just entering my passenger princess era. That's fine. Giving things the ability to be used for their purpose is nice, especially when that thing has served you so well. Yeah, exactly. Like, that's why I said, like, it's silly. I know that a motorcycle doesn't have feelings, but, it's hard to not feel like stuff is a waste for just sitting around. I don't like having things just for the sake of having them. I like things to be used for their purpose. And a motorcycle is not here to just sit around. Someone needs to drive a motorcycle. But we'll find someone. My dad's going to help me get it sorted. We have some people in mind that could maybe help me out. And in the meantime, we're just going to next week. My dad's coming over just in general to hang out. My dad is a huge, uh, like, support and loving person in my life who always, like, looks out for me. So just spending some time in general will be nice. But we're also going to try and see if we can get the clutch to not be stuck anymore and, fix her up so that we can take pictures that, you know, when I do sell her, I can show pictures. It's why I could never be a rich person who buys art. Art is for the public to enjoy and experience. Yeah! Like, I could only buy it to, like, then put it in a museum. Like, if it's buying it for the sake of making sure that it gets taken care of, hell yeah. But again, buying just to have? What the fuck am I supposed to do with shit just to have? Also, a little heads up, my ads start in about 4.5 minutes. I will be taking a little break when they happen. And that's always a great time to make sure that you're staying hydrated and stretching your legs as well. I know how to talk. I'm a person that knows how to talk. But yeah, no, I get you, Smooth. And in the meantime, you know, I'm finding other things. I'm like really working on and I put some of the things on my throne as well. I want to remind everyone that this is never a fucking obligation and don't ever feel guilty or whatever, but put the energy out there. I'm trying to adjust my house a little bit so that I can do more things with the least amount of pain possible. That'd be great. Especially when my feet hurt and my legs. So I have like a little stool that's on wheels in my vision, in my peripheral. I don't fucking know what the fuck it's called. Anyway, I got my eyes on it. And I want to buy that. Wheelie still, yeah, they're great. I saw advice about that like so long ago that you could just use one of them around the house, like when you're cleaning or when you're doing dishes, so that you don't have to stand all the whole time. Also, Gravestoner, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. And I was like, oh my god, that's actually smart. I should do that. And so I am. Manifestation board or dream board? Yeah, I guess so. I don't know. It's just like in Dutch we say like that you're keeping your eye on it, I guess. Um but basically I'm just like I want to buy it. For now I just put it on my throne because I can't just endlessly spend a bunch of money. It's not even that expensive, but expensive enough where I can't just go ahead and buy it. But I'm excited. And I'm just making little adjustments to make life a little bit more comfortable in the meantime. And it's why I said, like, I as much as I'm nervous, I am excited in that sense for Friday, because I'm hoping that discussing some of these things with my doctor, we can make like a little bit of more of a plan than I currently have. And I would really like to start some kind of exercise regimen but I want to do it with maybe the help of like physical therapy or whatever. So that I'm not like making it worse. Hydrate, I will, thank you. I will, I will. Mm. This is why I have sippy cups. Well, not actual sippy cups, but straws. I took too big of sip. It's fine. I'm fine. But yeah, I'm excited to just see what my options are and do what I can. Alright, my ads are about to start. I will be right back. And then I will continue cleaning this. Hello, I'm back. I got a little snack. And I see you're jamming. I like this song a lot. It's one of the, well, I say newer, but at this point it's not even that new anymore. But it's not as old as Where Are You? And I'm so sorry. It's a good song though. Can be overstated head on.
Varbinjay? Het spiced miso.
I like hearing the best estimate of the thing of what Dutch sounds like. I can tell you, not like that. Yeah, no, we're just listening to my alternative vibes playlist. Just one of my mains. Cakes is trying his best. Yeah. Listen, we can't all be bilingual baddies, but he is indeed trying his best. And that's all we can ask for. I won't judge. In the meantime, Bun is torturing us some more in the group. Just reminding us that we are indeed in Spain without the S. You're fine. Yeah, we're so fine. Can't wait to fucking roleplay our girls with you, Bun. Everything's gonna be fine. One is totally not losing their mind. But yeah. It's so fine. I actually genuinely can't wait because with this now happening, it just makes it worse. It just makes it worse. When you're when you're when you're losing your mind and in the meantime the world is also ending. It's fine. I genuinely do feel bad. Choo choo. This is the second time when they have to like hold their shit together. Meanwhile, it's like it's not entirely their fault. This time at least. Sometimes you just get unlucky. The fact that this isn't New Game Plus. Oh my god, yeah. Just like, this girl is a magnet for Doom. You know why it is? It's because it's gay. It's sapphic and you know it. It's like, oh, you fell for a femme? You're done for now. Is it really gay if there isn't a bit of tragedy? Yeah, it could be. This is what I mean. It could be worse. Could be worse. One of them could be dead. Brace yourselves. There's a Minecraft movie coming with Jason Momoa and Jack. What the fuck? Okay, okay. Okay. I don't know if that's good yet. I'm afraid. Also gotta love a bit of gay. Yeah. I don't have another setting. Again, isn't it a little like it has to have a little bit of tragedy in there, you know? It's for flavor. I have thoughts and I am excited about revealing them and then maybe drawing some things, but at the same time I'm like, man, when are we having fun? When are we having fun? But again, I like this. I am horrible and I like this. This is why I was drinking tea. My tea is finished. Damn it. I'll switch to water. Teaser sent. Enjoy being confused. I'll check it out later. It's okay. It's not even like I've got a cold or something. It's just because the weather keeps switching between hot and cold. Because the weather be like a Katy Perry song, I just can't handle that very well. Making you some more tea while I'm at it. Thank you. I feel you. I've been sneezing so much. Do you ever feel... Not even that song. I just quite literally mean in your hot, in your cold. But yes, also accurate. I do feel a little bit like a plastic bag. I don't actually know the rest of the lyrics. Drifting through the wind. I love this song so much. It's a gym. Yeah, I love this song too. But yeah, no, it's just like today it's kind of cold and miserable. It's not even cold, it's just like miserable again. And it just makes it very hard for my body to anticipate what the fuck's going on. I also hope y'all like my very slow going at it of cleaning this up. I just really like the flow of it. So I'm like spending a lot of time messing with the line weight. Chris and I are jamming along to the music. Hell yeah! Hi, Chris. Motherfucking Grey Goose, baby. Do 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 do. Hi. Stop linking our chat. You can at shrimp for that one. Dragons, yeah. I'm working on a dragon form for Region because you can't really see her, but she's over here. Because she has a spell where she can turn into a dragon now. Because that's cool. We'll do whatever I want. I got my flu shot for the winter since next week is gonna be chilly. Oh, fair. That's smart. I should look into that. I should talk to my doctor about that, considering asthma and shit. Um, we always love shapeshifter dragon gals who can become noodle. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no. So the way that I made it work, it's not necessarily a tabletop character. It's for a roleplay group that has tabletop elements, if that makes sense. Um, but the way that I made it make sense for Region is that so she's an alchemist. Think potions and shit, but also think a little bit Full Metal Alchemist shit. So I make a lot of her spells be based on whether she can combine alchemic formulas with rune magic and shit. Let me pull up her art. This is her. So she uses this this for um this is the one of the this whole arm technically, but this is for flavor. This is for like magic cancellation and like absorption, sort of like it basically just cancels shit out. This is for like a quick brew potion, like the circle, not the, again, this is decoration. Um she's so cool, holy shit. I like this character a lot. I wasn't sure how absorb elements counterspell. Yeah, basically. I mean, I can read the spells to y'all. We write them ourselves and I put a lot of effort into it. Um and I really think about um all of it a lot with her specifically because I think in my mind she has the most established way of how her magic works specifically. But what I can tell you about her is that she wanted to become a healer, much like her family. Her family is a bunch of clerics. She is not. She does not have a good affinity with healing magic. She doesn't get it. It's like very. The way that I wrote it to her, it's too much about feeling and not about like logic. And she understands the logic behind alchemy a lot better because it's like following a recipe or like figuring out a puzzle. So she's all about very like logical what is the word that I'm trying to look for? Like level-headed magic use. You'll also note this is her old art actually. I don't know why I opened this one. We're at this iteration right now, where she has more scars. Practical, yeah, she is very fluffy indeed. I love the barely contained fluff under the garters. Hell yeah. Yeah, we're currently at the iteration where they have even more scars. They started with like no, I think no scars. I think I gave them no scars, just band-aids. I can pull up the original art. Region, where are you? I'll save you my dirty little secret. Yes, no scars, just bandages. And that evolved into its current form, which is this. She had one on the nose. No, it's just a band-aid. Oh, thank you so much for the follow, by the way, Zilla. And thank you. We love beat-up gals. Yeah. Yeah, no, I definitely... Like, you could interpret... Jesus, I hate that word so much. Whatever. You could see it as if the band-aid would cover whatever she has a scar for now. But technically I didn't draw a scar there. Despite the fact that they're so stoic and practical and just level-headed, they're also very clumsy. I'm just gonna move past it. My brain doesn't want to do it because of the R at the end. Interpret. It doesn't matter. I hate English. Yeah. Fuck, it sucks. But yeah, they're very clumsy, so most of the time they just cause their own agony and own scars. None of this is from battle. None of this is from like, oh, they did something and... Well, that's not entirely true. Sort of. They also have a fucked up voice at this point, like their vocal cords got burnt by acid from one of their own potions when they went feral. It's fine. They're my fucked up little scrunglow. Who? What? Also, Kermit the Cook, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. But yeah, no, the scars that they have on their hands and, partially on the arm is because they were trying to, make a new spell that would combine transmutation magic with draconic runes and alchemy so that they could transmutate themselves to be a dragon. Part of that, they were first, in my mind, the way that I made that work is that they were trying to do a like a potion that they, because they're an alchemist, they brew potions. So I thought like, oh, maybe they could try to see if they can brew a potion that would cause that effect. It blew up. And because they were stirring it at the same time, now they have fucked up hands. So again, none of it is from, oh, consequence of battle. It's only the consequence of me thinking it's interesting and them just being a little bit disastrous. And I think scars are cool to draw and shit. Are they like a dragonkin or something? No. So, the world is furries. Um, basically don't think D&D. It's just a world of furries, and they can also be mythical uh animals, creatures, what have you. And I just think dragons are cool. Kind of like similar ancestry, but not the same. Yeah, basically, like, think about how we look like apes, but we aren't, I guess. Like, if in their dragon form they had, like, acid element or such, they could do acid claws. So, what I did is, so originally, Regen is a water dragon. So, um, they have the properties that okay. I'm getting into the fucking weeds of this. It's fine. So potion didn't work. They figured out a way to just fully transmute themselves to be a dragon temporarily for battle instead. And it comes with like a couple of trade-offs where they gain the abilities of what a dragon would have, would a lesser, because I also did lesser dragon because I don't want to make shit OP. So they have the abilities of a water dragon in the sense that they can control, like manipulate water, and they have water breathing. They can also fly, because they are one of them noodly dragons that doesn't need wings to fly, but they can fly. And they have like a water breath attack. If you think Scald from Pokemon, where you just spit scalding water. Ferret dragon, yeah. um, they have stuff like that, but they can't speak human, aka English, I guess. Um, and they can't cast other magic in this form because I wanted it to be balanced. Like I said, we write our own magic, but then I still really I like having a give and take for stuff, and then um I can upgrade things as we go, but I don't want to just start off with like, oh, they turn into a big ass dragon, fuck you. Yeah, exactly. Like it's supposed to be balanced. Don't get me wrong, like if something is overpowered, the mods will tell me and they'll just be like, haha, you can't do that, modify this. But I also like thinking of a reason of why certain things can or can't work. Because theoretically, we live in a system where if you can think it, you can create it, right? Like if you can think of the magic, then you could control said magic. That's kind of like, I think, the best description I could give of how stuff works. Um so I still wanted that to be um some balance even when I'm having fun and creating a dragon form for my dragon character. Because like we have other characters that shapeshift or that have shapeshifting abilities. So I was like, I wanted it to be like shapeshifting, but I didn't want it like, you know, like you said, like I didn't want it to be inherent. Like I didn't want it to be like something that is like inherent to the species or anything. It's just like they found a way to combine certain things to be like, ha, I'm a dragon now. Keeping things grounded is neat. I enjoy trade-offs a bunch. Same. Shapeshifting abilities are just fun, to be honest. True. So true. I enjoy shapeshifting a bunch, especially when it's something that a character has to navigate and isn't innately capable or experience. Yeah, I mean, the way that I wrote Region, a lot of, because like I said, like they're not good with healing magic that doesn't come to them naturally, and they don't like that. They actually are very salty about it, but it's fine. But what I like with that is just generally everything that they do comes with like hard work rather than being something that they're good at. Like they worked hard to have the magic that they have and to have the skill that they have. And I think it fits them quite well. Terry Pratchett kind of rules. If you believe it enough, it becomes true. Yeah, basically. Like, not necessarily like there's limits to things, don't get me wrong, but it's just like the way that we use everything is basically just the. You can do quite a lot so long as you just think about it. And I'm not, I will be very honest, I'm not very good at creatively writing spells. It's a hard thing to think about. And like I feel like I'm decent, but I'm not good with more abstract things. Like shapeshifting is fairly straightforward, right? And I think everything that Region has in their kit is straightforward. But when it becomes more abstract, my brain is like, haha, I don't know how to write that. If you ever need, I really love writing things and figuring out the way stuff works and figuring out like rules and boundaries for it when it comes to magic or abilities. I've helped a few of my VTuber friends for figuring out their lore and abilities. Oh, that's really cool. Hell yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy doing it a lot. Like I had a very fun time, like I said, like trying to think of like transmutation magic in a way that made sense, and especially when it made sense to this particular character, because they're not the type to just be like, oh well, that shit's cool, so I'm going to do it. I'm the type. It's like, oh, I think that's cool, so I want them to have it, but you know, I still want it to be in character. Um, but I don't particularly enjoy how this leg is coming out, but it's okay. They still have beans. But yeah, we have some more abstract magic types available to us that I want to experiment with, but I'm always like, Um, yes, I use Paint Tool Side too. No worries, I don't mind at all. Thank you for answering that smooth. It'll be very, very rare that you see me. Well, on stream, you'll never see me use anything else, but that you will see anything that I have created in. The only other thing that I ever used lately is Procreate, but very rarely, and I only use it when I'm drawing on my iPad. Which will never be on stream because I don't have the stuff set up for that. Let me scroll up. One of my friends wanted to rewrite to be more vampiric and also have shape-shifting things, but also druid, and I'm like, vampiric, druid, okay, yeah, bet, and then wrote up a 500-word lore write. Oh my god. I will remember that. I have, like, the vaguest smidgen of lore for my VTube model. For my VTuber, I don't really think about it, but like for my characters, I think about it a lot more. Like I said, I think specifically because like my VTube character is like me, I don't really play a character. So there isn't really a thought about like, oh, motivation. Whereas with, like I said, like with this character, motivation is a big part of how I write anything for them. And I totally don't ever have evil plans. No. Me, meanwhile, having finally had a breakthrough to figure out how I want to do more lore for 1.0 next year. All the way to 2.0, hell yeah. It's basically me still, but I want to have a story. I get you. I get you. Like I said, I have like the vaguest idea of one, but then I'm not dedicated enough to like really make it a part of it. Not yet, anyway. Motivation is such a big thing for my characters, I get you. It is important to think what they would want to do, what they're like going for. If they're not motivated, then what the hell are they doing? Yeah, exactly. Like I have some characters that like this is all for this group, right? For this story group. And I have some characters in there that are not the most motivated, or their only motivation is the safety of their friends, or just greater good, I guess. And meanwhile, and that's why I really, again, region gets special treatment, I guess, but it's the part of the reason why I really like region is because their motivation for a lot of the things is kind of scary because their motivation is just for the sake of innovation and figuring out if they can do it. Because they like it. They like it's their interest. And like the things that they are interested in is like poison and curses and shit that is maybe a little bit not great. And the reason behind it is more wholesome. Like the reason why they are interested in it is just like, you know, if you know the antidote to a poison, then the poison becomes useless. But then they're also super not against using poison in battle or anything. Like, they will just be like, huh, this is interesting. We love poison and curses. They're just neat. Yeah. They're just neat. I did an online RP things through D&D 5e for a good few years, and one of our better campaigns had a lot of intricate character motivations, but the people who had the least of fun were the ones who were like, didn't really give their character any motivations. Yeah, I feel like generally, I think this just goes for any roleplay setting, whether that is like a him, whether that is like D&D or like a roleplay group. Like I'm partaking in like a story group. you're gonna have the most fun if, in my personal opinion, if you think about the whys. Because it would be very easy otherwise to get caught up in like, well, because even if it's just the smaller whys of like, oh, why would my character choose to stay affiliated with this, even though so far all we've dealt with is fucking horror. Well, not everything. Some of it has been cool. Um, Hi meow. um, but yeah, I like thinking about motivations and like the deeper whys, the long-term whys. And then I really like it when my character is maybe a little fucked up, maybe a little scary. Like, morally, they're a good person. Their interests and how they go about them is a little too self-sacrificey, but also at the same time how do I put this? Like, they're not afraid of getting hurt, clearly. Um to figure out the things that interest them. But then also they're not afraid to take risks to figure out the things that they care about. And the reason why I think particularly Region is interesting is because they're not the person to necessarily think about someone else's feelings in the matter first. Whom's this is Floofy Dragon today? We're drawing Region in a dragon form. I really like this style of cleanup sketches. I like how thick the line art gets from this. Um, the lines are so thick. I love it. Your sketches are lovely. Thank you. Uh, does the dragon form exhaust them, or do they have like trouble shifting in and out of it? So the way I wrote it, because obviously we have to keep mechanics in mind, is I just kind of vaguely said that it's straining on the body. And mechanically, it means that they can only do it twice a day and that they can only hold it up for 3 turns at a time, which in our combat is quite a long time. And then I don't know how much that would constitute outside of battle, because we handle things in a way where there needs to be clear limitations in battle, because otherwise obviously things get very OP very quick. But there's a little bit more space for when you're just like doing he who roleplay, no real repercussions to it kind of thing. Does that make sense? And I do probably have an intention, well, I say probably, but I do have the intention to upgrade it for them. Because we can upgrade magic over time. I actually specifically upgraded the dispel or purify, as it's called in her kit. I just upgraded that spell where it used to be like a lesser type of dispelling magic where it could only dispel um minor, like it could dispel God, what the fuck did I write down? I tell you, I write so much shit for this. Let's see, where did I write it down? Rough draft, probably? Yes. So it used to be minor negative effects from potions, magical items, or living creatures, you know, poison and curses, so long as they were minor. Um, it could be cleansed, and it would also take a lot of concentration and time, and would be more likely to fail. And I upgraded it to be like a greater effect, um, where it can negate the negative effects caused by curses, enchantment magic, poisons, or toxins. And the only caveat that I put in that it cannot work against major curses, because we do have major curses in the story that I don't even know about, because there's a lot that we don't, like, that we find out through story, and it would be a little bit overkill if I could just be like, haha, I cleanse it. Haha, remember this whole plot device that you wrote? Haha, get fucked. Because again, we're like story driven. We're not, just character driven or something. But we do have enchantment magics, which, uh, it now also deals with specifically. Remove cursing. D&D 5e. Yeah, basically. Yeah, I didn't want to do that because we have some that we specifically, like, the whole point was like that we need a specific potion to cleanse the person of this, and they need like a lot of other things to work. Um so yeah, again, I didn't want to even get close to be like, could this do that? And there are definitely some cases where I'd be curious on how it would work, which I guess I can test out in real time. There was definitely a time where she tried to use that to dispel some fucking cursed goop from a buck. Jesus, a book. That's Dutch for buck. It's so similar. That's why my brain was like, Um, but she couldn't because I didn't roll high enough, and I'm very curious what would have happened if I did roll high enough. And or I let go, basically. I didn't want her to lose her hand. So I'm also very curious what would have happened if I did keep holding on to it. But that was still very early in the story. Um the number of times there was a super cool curse that a character got hit with, but someone has removed curse in town and it can work on this curse, and I'm just like, man, this is a cool curse. It'd be fun to stick with it and keep it, but also the spell is literally readily available. Why would my character not take it if there's a clear Yeah, I get you. I get you. It's and that's exactly why I didn't want it to have power over I mean, I don't think it would have been fucking allowed with the insinuation that it had control over any of that. Um I'm going to be real. But I just wanted it to be vague enough that, like, specifically it could deal with, like, whatever other players could do and, like, certain types of magic for sure. But not so powerful that I could just be like, haha, fuck the story. Also have a nice walk smooth. My flower cat girl I was playing, who was basically a fallen soldier in an age past that was resurrected by an archfey to serve as their pawn, got hit with like this outer realm curse that was seeping and affecting her enchanted heart, the thing literally keeping her alive in this world. Uh, the DM said it wouldn't kill her or anything, and it had neat mechanics if it manifested, but also remove curses right there. Yeah. I remember in D&D itself, in a campaign that I played where one of the characters got hit with a curse. And I was playing a cleric, but we were still low level. That's the only time you can really get away with it, is if your party, hiccups, is low level. So they basically just don't have the spells yet, I guess. Also, yes, dragons. And I'm just like, even if I think it's cool and would love to play with it, it'd be silly for my character not to take the option. Yeah, I get you. Yeah, that definitely, or just like make it so that exactly like homebrew it so that it doesn't, like that it wouldn't work. And that's basically what I did with this. It's just I was just like, yeah, um I'm just going to make it that major curses, as I guess I differentiated them, that it don't work. But that's, I think that's also the fun thing about this story that we're messing with, is like um the people who lead the story, they will let us do a lot of things, and obviously so long as it's not intentionally to mess them up or something, because that's just rude. um they will let us do a lot of things, and I think there's a lot of freedom for creativity to write things in, because again, like whatever you can think of as a player, so long as you can make it balanced, you can do it. Show me to the bottom. I think psionic magic is actually one of the specific ones where I really have to like read other examples to figure out a way in my brain how it would work. There's another few that are just like vague. Um, Save. I will. Thank you. Hold on, let me read. I'm not very fast. Um, for us, this was like a big RP group, 15 plus characters coming and going from town hub settings. So we had the resources available to fix issues if the issues would just be fixed by basic things, like make it a thing where it takes effort to remove a curse or such, at least. Have the option to remove it, but at least make the consequences of getting hit by it feel real. No worries, go cook and all that. Or, oh, to college. Jesus, I can't read. Good luck, be safe, and thank you for hanging out. Also, Strap, thank you so much. That's so sweet. Yeah, no, magic systems are a lot of fun, and it's why I really like Freerun, actually, specifically, is I really like the magic system in that. And Smooth mentioned it earlier, where they were talking about Terry Pratchett magic, and like I really like the magic in that too, where the way that it works in that world is quite literally what Smooth said. If you believe in it strong enough, that's how it works now. And I just think like there's so many different magic systems that you can work with, and I think it's a lot of fun to think about, of like just the effects, the upsides, the downsides, the way your characters would feel about it. Like, would they even think about it? Like, is magic so innate that maybe they don't even appreciate it? And then what happens if you take it away? Let me not give Bun too many ideas of like, haha, take our magic away. It'd be funny. Or do! Fuck it up! Again, I love when characters struggle. I love when shit gets real and hard and scary. No one wants to die. A crown? Gee, what did I get that for? Also, my ads start in a little less than 3 minutes, which is really nice timing because I'm basically done with the quote-unquote lines of this. Listen, I'm very genuine. I think it's nice when a story gets harder and has consequences, and I don't need everything to be good and fluffy and shit. Again, it's why I'm excited to write with you somewhere this week, whenever you can. Um, so that we can get a little bit more into our babies. Especially, like I said, with everything going on. Let's go. Let's make it sad, I guess. What is a story if it doesn't have a little bit of strife? I really like this form for her. I wanted it to be similar enough to what she looks like right now, like tail wise and shape, but a little bit more dramatic, but then also um a little bit of change here and there to like really make it dramatic, I guess. Alrighty, my ads are about to start. I'll take a little break and then I'll move on to coloring this. Everyone, please remember to stretch and hydrate. Shit got too real. I'm back. I'm having a time. I'm having a time off screen. It has nothing to do with this. Well, not even nothing. It has nothing to do with what I'm drawing. Oh, oh. Bun, I love you so much. I'm glad we have the same brain cell for evil sometimes. Unintentionally. Ay, ay, ay. I'm really excited to render this because I have some thoughts on like how I want to go. Well, not necessarily on how I want to go about it, but I have an idea visually in my mind. I don't know how I'm going to translate that yet. I'm really glad that Art Fight had me experiment with my art a little bit with like this cleaned up sketch style because now I've been more motivated to try it out and I have like thoughts. Um because I have a very soft style in mind that I think would do really well with this uh sketch work, I guess. I don't know what to call this specifically. Almost there. I will save. Yeah, I save fairly regularly, Jesus. Uh these days. And I haven't had knock on wood. I haven't had my art program crash in a long time, which is pretty nice. Psy isn't what I really appreciate is Psy isn't too heavy to run. Uh so even when working on models and such, I haven't really run into any issues. Alrighty. Flat base here. Hi, Fox! Howdy, howdy. Let's see. It's time for colors. How's it going? Sorry if I get very focused. I'm just like excited. Thank you. Excited to get to this part. I've been saying how excited I've been to work on the rendering, and now we are getting to it. Just a line in a song. It's going good, and no worries, I can understand the focus. Yeah. I'm having a good old time with this. Let's see. Should go dance. Alright, I'm gonna close this chat because that's going to distract me. There we go. Not me having the discussions chat open. I can check it out after stream. Let's see, most of her tail is like, well, technically all of her tail is like, what do I even call it? Like, the pale color. Well, still the underside of the ears. Well, ear, because I didn't draw the other one. I didn't feel like figuring out how that would work. Sometimes you just don't. I love that pale green color you're using. Thank you. I am still very, very happy with the colors that I chose for region. I think they work out really well, and that's coming from someone who really struggles with using green. I often find it too much. And there's a lot of greens that I don't like. I've talked a little bit about it before, but there's just a lot of greens that I don't really care for. I forgot to do. There we go. But she has a lot of very pleasing colors that I like a lot. I don't know if I should give her her tattoos still. Turn ruby red, the story that you'll never forget, never forget. Like for the most part, I want to use the same markings. I'm probably going to change it a little up with the tail and the fur. You and me are the difference between real love and the love on TV. I'll get to you if you make yourself shake fast enough. Because this is that darker color. I will probably, let's see, just make, I gotta know why so eepy. I'm just tired. I have a very busy week ahead, and I had a busy week already. Did you see the Minecraft movie trailer? Not yet. Not yet. I heard because Shrimp brought it up earlier, but I haven't seen it just yet. I will look at it later. Okay, let's see. Because I basically use another color as well. Yeah, no, I wanted to check it out after stream so I could check it out, just process it on my own time. It's very well, it's certainly something. Yeah, I mean, my instant reaction was, huh? Like, concern, I guess, because I don't know, I'm used to that kind of thing not being great. Should have probably done this separately. It's fine. Pokemon enthusiast, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Hope you enjoy your stay. They could have just made one of those 2010 Minecraft parody art style and just have Jack Black as the only real person, and I would have been happy with it. I mean, again, I'll check it out later. I don't really have any opinion of it yet, but I'm usually not huge on video game movies. I feel like a lot of them are insincere, I guess, like just like trying to make money, which I guess makes sense, but that just instantly makes me apprehensive. but I definitely don't have like strong hopes, I guess. It's that these movies are usually not amazing. Wait, why does it? Oh, because I removed the clip. There we go. Okay. Miss Protocol, thank you so much for the follow, but come on in. What if I do a light color on her tail again? I think that works out. Save, I will. Thank you, thank you. And Lil Morningstar, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Sorry if I'm a little bit quiet at the moment. I'm just focused on what I want to do with the colors. Stretch. Okay, I will.
Don't forget to check that posture as well.
We'll do. I'll sit up straight. Thanks, cakes. There, I even took a sip of water. Okay. I need your eyeball colors, ma'am. Hydrate, I will. I still think it's fun that I didn't necessarily choose the most, I don't know, logical, if you will, colors for what I consider to be a water dragon for her. But I imagine more river, swampy water than a clear ocean or whatever. It's not like I was inspired by Spirited Away. No. Knowing endless consequences. Your little beans. Because of course she still has beans. I do like that she has very dramatic brows. Just think it fits really nicely. I'm sitting in front of her face, but it's also going to be interesting in the fact that right now, um, all the what am I trying to say? All the red is like brought back also by her glasses, but she won't have those. I could do a little in her eye, maybe. We'll see. My phone died during the walk. Oh no! Well, welcome back. No worries. Thank you. I am deep in the weeds of figuring out choices here. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for that, Pats. Of like what she would keep, what she would lose, I guess. How it would look. Yellow is fine. Oh, she does get claws. Little claws. I say little, but they're literally not little, but it's fine. And still her little kitty nose. I like how her face looks so soft yet fucked up. I wonder if the brow looks better if it's the same dark green. No, I think the black is nicer because it like changes more. You know what I love? What do you love? Dragon character lore will get spicy soon. Oh, fun! Oh, great! I love that for me. Like real predator stare. Yeah! Pretty but menacing. Yeah! But I still can't. I still can't that I joked on stream. I'm gonna fucking have to find it later in the VOD. That I said, haha, what if our characters lost their magic? Actually, let me stop talking and not give Bun ideas. And then I look in my break and you already did it! The only thing that I'm trying to figure is because in my mind, she loses access to her other magic, but it's still her body, so I feel like it would still have the tattoos. The fuck? Because she still has her scars and everything, so I don't see why not. Is this your character or commission? No, it's my character. This is Regin. She's mine. She's my precious, unhinged baby. And, I love her. They are... They're great. They're totally sane. I don't know what would make you think otherwise. Thank you! Thank you, thank you. Yeah, they've evolved a little bit over time. This is like their current art. Um, I had... Here. This is the original piece that I drew for their character design. And I made some changes. And even then I changed, like, I got better at drawing horns is basically what has happened. Just passing by to say hi. No worries. Thank you for popping in to say hi. Yeah, I'll bring in the tattoos. Okay, girl. Because the one on the hand is slightly easy. I just have the tattoos for region somewhere saved. Here we go. Thank you. Uh, Noise brains really working hard to give Bun suffering material. You know, and I'll do it gladly. As I've said before, Bun and Tori are writing really well, like really good stories. And if my choices result in more pain, fuck it up. Why not? Haha. Like I said, half of the time, again, I say shit as a joke, and then some of the stuff happens, and I'm like, oops. Anyway, it's fine. And I like when characters hurt, I guess. And Region is my perfect little scrungle that gets fucked up for no other reason other than I think scars on characters are cool. And I think dramatic stories are cool. Uh, is it that hard to not have doomed Yuri every once in a while? Yeah. Although, to be fair, Region isn't romantically involved with anyone. Region just is existing. She's the ultimate gay. Like me for real, for real. Listen, they're just here to have a good time. And sometimes having a good time means that you're also having a bad time. Oh, baby. Okay, can I don't know how I'm going to fucking put this one on. Oh, no. Damn it. That's the only thing that I wish. Oh. Cancel. Freeform. The only thing that I wish Sai had that it doesn't have at the moment is a liquefy tool. If it adds that, I'm marrying the program. The bad times just make the good times all the better. Yeah, also, I don't like here's the thing. The group, the story, you are literally agreeing preemptively that characters can die. So you know you're up for what the fuck happened? Did I press cancel again? I did. Fucking bitch. I need to focus. Hold on. It's not even that serious, but like okay, thank you. Erase. Doesn't have to be perfect. I don't care that much. um I don't even remember what I was saying, but either way, I just like when shit makes a good story. Like I don't need everything to be uh fluffy and sweet. I like the drama, actually. Okay, this is pretty. This is her design. I think this is pretty alright. Like, there's some changes here and there. Like, like I said, I wanted to not have it be one-to-one. I wanted it to be a little bit different, so I changed up that it's the ombre from the hair to the tail instead of the tail. Because I don't know if I ever established whether part of their hair is dyed or whether it has a natural ombre. I don't know. Sometimes um characters are furries and it doesn't matter. Okay, but I did want to mess with some rendering. No. My hopes are getting low, 'cause these people are sold. But also, no, I think for this, I might do some dramatic shading, but I do also want a little bit of normal shading first to um see everything apart a little bit better. 'Cause my hopes are getting low, 'cause these people are sold. The fluffiest. Yeah. Sometimes characters are praised, and it doesn't matter. Listen, I just mean in the sense of like, I appreciate people who think about everything very logically and such, and I also just want to have times where, because again, I don't remember if I established whether their hair is dyed. I would have to look that up because we do so much in that group that sometimes I forget stuff. Um, believe it or not. Um, But even then, like, I quite literally mean it the way I said. They're furries. It doesn't have to have logic. It's a dragon. I'm watching Chowder again, and I forgot how unhinged it truly is. Chowder? I don't think I know that. I have not seen Chowder, no. I highly suggest it sometime, if you want cursed cartoon. Fair. Furries in a fantasy setting, for that matter. So yeah, exactly. Like sometimes I'm just like, well, who says that her hair can't be naturally ombre? Like, I don't need to tie real life shit to it at all. Sometimes I just won't. Oh, Bun, this is the song. Remember during the ball and shit was going on, and I sent you like what my playlist was sending, and one of the songs was called Kingslayer. This is that song. It's with baby metal. Remember when the worst we had to worry about was the barrier blowing up or not? God, I hate that emote. Yeah. The standard smile emotes from so many things is so bad. Alright, let's see if I can uh, damn it. This is hard to do with my current setup. Honestly, doing this type of erasing with like a what the fuck is this called? Like select tool? Weirdly relaxing. Because it's not a lot of pressure on my hand. And if I don't like it, I just cover it again. Using layers helps so much. Yeah, for sure. Also, my ads start again in 3.5 minutes. I am streaming longer than I thought I would, and that's okay. Um, more annoyed than usual. Yeah, it's just like, I'm having a good time with this, and this isn't the soft rendering that I was thinking about doing, but honestly, I'm like really enjoying this style of slapping shading on things. So sometimes you just gotta do a little bit for flavor. Slap that shit. Yeah, that's honestly what this feels like. It's just you're slapping a little bit of shading on everything. Of the clouds I'm lifted, I get lifted. Thank you, Smooth. Yeah, I've been dedicated at getting better at this. I did it for a piece that I didn't even post on Twitter because it has blood and I didn't know how people would feel about that. Um, like most of the focus is going to be here and then I'm bringing it a little bit back uh in these spaces. Artist tip to share: slap a layer on your drawing, erase for lighting to make your piece dramatic. Yeah. Exactly. All right, I'm gonna take a little break and then I'll be right back and we'll continue coloring and all that shit. And I'm back. Doing a little stretch. Do I want to make this more dramatic? Why not? Okay, I'm just gonna soften out some of these spots. We are a hurricane, drop our anchors in a storm. I'm not gonna go on for too long. Also, Smith, thank you for making sure to remind everyone. Yeah, I'm getting close to a point where I'm gonna wrap up because this doesn't need to be like super rendered or anything. Another trick. So I used blue to uh uh drop this shading on. And then what you can do to like make it slightly more convincing that there's light happening is slap some, well, in this case pink, but like a warm color on there. And then blend. I'll probably upload a flat version of this too, because otherwise it's gonna be a little bit tough to see everything. Okay. Actual highlights. Thank you, thank you. I might go for a softer color. Great Cat Cafe, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome on in. Hello, hello. You were playing Cat Cafe Manager. I like that game. I've played it before as well. I hope you had a good time. Welcome on in. I hope you had a good stream. If you need to raid and run, don't worry. I understand. Otherwise, get comfy, get cozy. It was great. Always love seeing your model art. So pretty. Ah, thank you. I'm experimenting a little bit with some stuff here. I don't know how I feel about all of this. Maybe I just need to blend it out. We'll see. Why is it not? Did I? Oh, that was why. Okay. It's like, why is it not? Also, soften it up a little bit in general. Are you able to do the second layer of line art in an indigo or purple color at low opacity? Oh, for sure. I mean, um, I was still going to. What I usually do is like, indigo. What I usually do, like like truly lightening it all up, like so. But I do think you do have a good point. It's too light. There we go. I'm just like seeing where I want to bring light back to like still make it dramatic but a little less harsh, I guess. Also bring in a little bit more fluff with my usual way. I just wanted to throw out that there, since you're experimenting. Yeah, no worries, no worries. I appreciate the thinking with. It's definitely a interesting thing to try certain things out right now. But thank you. Again, I'm mostly just like slapping things on, seeing what I like, what I don't like. Oh, oh my god. I don't know what my stream just did. It's okay. You just saw a real good, nice close-up of cakes, but I don't know why I did that. Cakes was just saying hi. Cakes was like, it's about me now. The sharpness of the eye is so good. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to keep some of that really sharp uh coloring in there. I think I'll do a little bit of a rim lighting with a lighten color. Where is it? Soft light probably is fine. What is a good... Gotta love adding uh, some type of rim light. Makes so much difference. I haven't really gone ham for a lot of pieces lately, so it feels nice to just go a little ham. Yeah, no, definitely soft light, not hard light. Um, um, um. I mean, I'm going to... I'm going to do the lines. Colors, make them... This is gonna be tough, because most of these colors are not what they originally were. But I'll figure it out. Just one yesterday. Ba, ba, ba. It's funny, when I turn that layer off, you can tell that the color I usually use for line art is a little bit red. Just a tiny bit. Because I never really use pure black for anything. Not even line art. I think this works. Yes, I want to see what it looks like without the dramatics. Yeah, I just need to, at some point. I can do that right now. Layer, copy, and then make one that's, because I want one that's also flat so that, just in case anyone ever wants to draw the dragon form. Um, why is that, if you don't mind me asking? Why is what? Sorry. Also, hello. Thank you. Yeah, flats are great for future reference, so I just want to have a version that has that. Oh, they're not using pure black. I do that because, hold on, let me make a copy. This is pure black line art. And then this is the color that I usually use. It's very slight difference, but it softens everything out. I generally have a soft style, and I personally, with how I render, I find that a slightly softer color um makes everything look a little bit more in line with that. Where I do like it pure black like this, that this does look very striking. I think it looks very well, especially if I do more with the line art than the rendering. I think like pure black is great for that, but since I tend to go for a style that is more focused on rendering, I just think it looks nice. That's all. And in general, even when I get a character through commission that I have to draw that would otherwise be pure black, I still change it because it comes down to personal preference, and I personally don't really like pure black on a design, and it makes it so that it's really hard to shade and do line art for. Trinoki? I don't know if I said that correctly, but thank you so much for the follow. Welcome on in. Hope you enjoy your stay. Like anything, especially with colors, if I did the horns pure black, it's I can throw a highlight on there, but I can't make it darker than that, and that just gets in the way of the way that I render. There's no way to do things. There's no right way to do things in art. It all boils down to preference. Yeah, exactly. I've been lurking for about 30 minutes and your art looks amazing. Thank you so much. Yeah, no, it's not about like, oh, I think this has to be this way or that way. It's just in my personal style, the way that I work, I find that that works best. It truly comes down to what you want with your art. And it's why I'm making a different version, for example, with lighter colors, so that if people, like I said, if someone wants to draw this in the future, then I can be like, here's the flat color, and then here's the one for me. Because it would be very hard to color pick off of this. Yeah, we love chill vibes over here. You're always free to lurk. I never want to pressure people into having to talk. Um, I do think I am practically done. What I am going to do is unclip this. do this and then try to find a color that works well with all of this so that it still stands out. I can actually go... Yeah. Now that I see that, I actually do want to... There's some things that I want to do. Let me quickly... save a flats version. There we go. Do my usual bullshit. Yeah, I did a pink because I did a... It's a very... It's hard to see, but this is a pink that is like grayish so that it contrasts nicely, but then also is similar to the uh rim light color that I chose. But what I specifically wanted to do, because I noticed... Yeah, that's better. Sometimes things don't have enough contrast.
Thank you.
Do I want to give her whiskers? No one says a dragon can't have whiskers. But do I like it? Nah, she doesn't need whiskers. I will do a slight... to separate her face. A little bit more, get that focus truly on it. Oh my god, it did it again. You bring back the toggle. There we go. As someone who only paints with acrylics and never digitally, I'm often jealous of some of the things you can do with digital drawings that you can't do with paint. I'm curious though, is there anything you're jealous that people can do with paint that you can't do with digital art? I miss having control over my strokes like I did with traditional painting. I've been wanting to get back into painting. Yeah, I don't know. So I haven't done a lot of physical painting. That is definitely a good, um, thought. It's just, uh, it's definitely easier to, I don't love... There we go. Just make it a bigger piece. There we go. There's definitely more hand control, and I think it's easier to zoom out, right? Because that sounds very silly because like obviously with digital art you can really zoom in, which is nice. Um, but I find it very hard to remember to look at the whole instead of just whatever I'm working on, and I think it's very easy to over render something. Like I've been better at it now to not over render my entire piece, like to leave certain things unrendered. Like I'm leaving parts of this tail like uh fairly unrendered. Like there isn't a whole lot of like detail like there is here. Um I don't know. Like, it's such a different technique that I think about it so differently. But I'm also just extremely just a digital artist. I recommend watercolor if you're worried about your joints as well. It's more forgiving with less steady hands. That's fair. I mean, I'm not someone who's currently looking into getting into traditional art. Um I'm more looking into ways to make um digital art work for me well. Like I've done a couple traditional pieces for art fight. They're nothing crazy impressive in my eyes, but I'm so out of practice um with traditional media. I do enjoy fucking around with it though. I think one thing that I do envy is I find it easier to just go ahead and sketch something on paper. I don't think about it nearly as much. I never really think about, oh, this needs to be a fully rendered piece, if that makes sense. And I lose that sense digitally. Take me back to Eden, take me back to Eden. That's super fair, though, about the zooming out. I never really thought about that as a difference, but I can just refocus my eyes or hold back my piece slightly. And I can see the whole thing, but you need to hit a button and scroll to do it. Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think it's like with digital for me, it was more of like actively reminding myself to do so, whereas on paper, I don't really have a choice. I I move my head back and it's like, bam, here's the whole piece. Um, I totally get keeping to one because it's essential learning a new medium with color and traditional. Glad there are artists with different skill sets though. Yeah, exactly. Like, um, I'm very, like, I would love to learn how to do certain things that I feel like, so I never, like I said, like, I never really got into doing traditional art as much. Um, and there's definitely things where I feel I have seen people have an easier time just going back to doing it traditionally than uh trying to translate it digitally. Um what comes to mind for me is like Karina doing wanting to do a thing that they like she knows how to do with Copic markers but not how to do with a digital media, so she just does it with Copics. And um But that's the thing, like I wouldn't really know because I have never done anything that thoroughly traditionally. I'm not well versed traditionally. Moody has some awesome traditional pieces. Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like that's the thing. I have colored pencils and then I realized that I could definitely learn how to do colored pencils better again. Uh cuz I didn't realize there was like a whole technique to blending. No one really taught me how to work with traditional media either, so I don't really know how to use the medias properly and it's expensive. So I'm like scared to mess up paints and use them wrong. All right, I think I am done. Might make it even darker still. Yeah. I like I like when I turn off the light and then turn it back on and I'm like bleh, blasted by color, but I really like because my eyes readjust to it and I'm like, okay, yes, I made the right choices. For sure, physical materials can be expensive. Yeah, and I do know that while there's no shame in using whatever traditional media you can get your hands on, right? Like I started with just like drawing in whatever sketch book I could get my hands on and just random pencils. Um, Especially with paints, there can be a consistency difference and like a pigment difference. And as someone who's so used to working digitally, where I can use whatever color whenever the fuck I want without really knowing um, too much about blending colors to get the right color, I feel so spoiled then when I work again with traditional stuff and I'm like, I can't get the colors that I want. Like my brain isn't used to it. I am going to slightly um move everything. Oh, I saved this over the wrong one. Yeah, yeah. Just need to. Oh, actually. Ignore that the wrong layer is turned on at the moment. I just want to move her slightly up so she's centered better. Okay, and then we come back with a version without all that shading. I don't look the same. There we go. Yes, that's the flats. Heart on my chest so that you can see it too. I'm walking the long road. Okay. Yeah, I'm basically done. So I'm just gonna scribble my little signature underneath. And save this as a PNG. Thank you. I'm glad I did this. This was a nice way to relax. I didn't really like it's been like this for a while now. I keep not knowing what I want to stream and not having a lot of energy, like being very sleepy and then not being sure on what to do. And then luckily most of the time I have some sketches laying around that I can like work on and just like figure out some stuff with. But I'm glad I worked on this. I'm gonna pop on over to here. Hello. Because I'm gonna wrap up stream and look for someone to raid because I want to eat some food. I am hungry. Probably gonna eat pizza because that's what I have. But I'm glad that y'all hung out with me as I just kind of vibed. Let's see who is doing what. Who is doing what? We have a bunch of people doing whatever. We can go say hi to Hixie. I enjoyed lurking for the 4 minutes I caught. Oh, I'm sorry. Thank you for hanging out either way. And thank you for the follow, Keoki. Welcome, welcome. I hope you enjoy when I stream next. I know who I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna say hi to Hixie. It's always a nice vibe, and she's also working on art. Yeah, I'll be streaming again next week, not this week. Because like I said, I have a very busy week, and Friday I have a very important appointment in the morning, and I just don't think I'm going to have the energy. A very, 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 very tentative chance that I might feel like it's somewhere this weekend, like Saturday or Sunday, but probably not. So just expect me again next week on Wednesday. Yeah, thank you guys for hanging out. For now, we're gonna raid Hexy, who's working on some emotes. And, like I said, I'll be, you know, if you're coming into the raid with us, please refresh the stream so that it counts towards the views. And if you want, you can copy and paste one of these raid messages, depending on your sub status, to share some love, share some hype. If you're gonna be chatting, please be nice. And, other than that, I hope everyone takes good care of themselves. Remember to stay hydrated, eat good food, and sleep tasty. Alright, I'll see you guys next week. Bye bye!